the SAT. We did
ACT kids.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It feels so bad because like everybody's talking about their like thousands and thousands of SAT points or whatever, hundreds, and we're like, I got
30s,
30s,
20s.
Yeah, got a quick 30. 3-0'd the ACT.
All right.
You were not finding that funny. I've seen this match before. I've seen KPAN play against Puff at Royal Flush. He was really good.
Yeah, so Vinodh from Washington. So I was going to say, this is winner semis because these guys are actually both good.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very slow. It's going to be a lot of lasers. And
yeah. I've seen KPAN play really fast, but in this matchup, I think he plays it like pretty much correctly, at least from a risk-reward perspective. I think if you were like a crazy, crazy high-level Falco, you might be able to get away with being more aggressive. But if you're KPAN, you're trying to get the win, that's how you play.
Yeah. So we're going to shift back into serious commentary because I feel like these guys are good enough to deserve it. Not to say that other people weren't, but yeah, these guys.
But they weren't.
Your words, not mine.
Yeah, I am what you say I am.
Oh, I love the wave dash. Just caught him sitting in shield. He has no jump.
I was dead serious about every single thing I said for the past hour. How dare you?
Yeah, I mean, why would you say it if you didn't believe it?
So what is Puff's way out? Because I have seen a barrage of lasers, but the stock count and the percent count is the same.
It's about, for KPAN has to mix up the timing of his lasers. If he gets caught in repetitive motion, then Vinodh can just sneak around, whether it's underneath or on top of lasers, and just back air in. Especially this percent, where all you need is one little hit that'll set up an edge guard. Like right here, that was weak nair, and he still got an edge guard set up.
And this is actually kind of a terrifying situation, in my opinion, for KPAN, because if they're going even in the percent trades, despite him being so defensive, and Puff, I think, has much more explosive kill power than Falco does at this level, this matchup. So he's setting himself up for this really risky situation where Puff gets the one rest, and now he can't play this trading game. He can't play this laser game.
Oh, he just double roll, double jab.
Yeah.
Don't really see Puff do a lot of double jab. You'll see some jab reset, obviously, but that was interesting. Oh, combo?
Ooh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get that ratio up. Good jab. Hungrybox could have found a rest there.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess I would have taken the rest because there's a decent chance he dies off the top, and then you trade at worst.
Yeah. I'm down to trade with a Falco that's just going to laser me the whole game because I know that I think that he can be more clutch in that last stock. But KPAN's now shown us that he has kind of big combos if he needs them. It's just like Vinodh has found his way right back too. So, cool to see. We're going to have to pay attention to the percent range that KPAN is able to get the longer combos on Puff and see if he's able to do that consistently. I think it was from like 30% to 70%.
Yeah, he put together a couple good hits. But here, this is the issue, is you have to get a kill hit. There's no, like, things that you could link together this percent. He's just going to keep lasering to the... Oh, the shield poke. He just wave dash behind him and let it rip.
Yo, and that was low-key, like...
Oh, that killed him. Laser F-tilt. Nice.
All right, back to 0. The game resets again.
Yeah.
Okay, getting some lasers in. Yeah.
And that back air is very important because now if he gets the up throw rest, it's going to kill, right? You get the, like, 8% or whatever from up throw and then from rest. But now, well in safety for the kill.
Yeah, Vinodh kind of trying to read a full hop drift in. Didn't get much for it, though. I think he's been a little bit having trouble getting KPAN in the air, but he's having good landings. Like, whenever KPAN lands, he's been able to keep it relatively...
And he's oh, that's big, and he dies, but that should be a trade, just down tilt. Yep.
And last
that's worth it,
stock.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have, like, instead of trying to advocate for changing the timer in Melee, we should just change the stock counts for certain matchups. Like, this game didn't have to be 4 stocks. This could have been a 1-stock game. We would have learned the same amount of information.
Well, we're going to see who's got the more of the clutch gene.
That's true. Oh, this is a good start from Vinodh. Came in with a deficit.
Oh, he got the power shield and the shine, but I think that Vinodh has actually been at his best with the back turned to KPAN. When he comes in with fairs and pounds, KPAN's actually been more than willing to combat those and gets some like grabs.
Yeah.
He's got some shines out of it. Whereas if Vinodh just sets up with bears.
Yeah.
And again, he had his back turned, and when he got that up tilt rest, oh, he knows it could have been one there too.
Yeah. And that's the story of a lot of the Puff matchups, or at least against the two Spaceys, is when Puff is facing away from you, that's when you bring out the lasers, because you're not going to beat back air. But then when Puff starts facing towards you, you should get aggressive. You have these opportunities, at least take up some space on the stage. You saw that with, especially, I think the best demonstration of it was like SFAT versus Hungrybox at the Big House set, I think at Big House 6 when he won.
When SFAT won, yeah.
Yeah, he played that like to a T. It was very textbook.
And now KPAN is, again, trying to get a lot of laser percent and then connect a random aerial, and that's going to do it just enough on the Nair. And every laser matters. Every laser matters.
Every laser a painting. I'm thinking of maybe Melee HD should have like realistic damage graphics. And every time Puff gets laser, just like slowly becomes more and more like deflated,
yeah.
Or maybe inflated. What an interesting. That would be a way to balance Jigglypuff. Every time she gets hit, her character model gets larger, and the back air extends farther. So it's easier to hit her, but she gets even more disjoint.
It's like Brawl Final Smash, right? Jigglypuff's Brawl Final Smash.
Eventually, you get to that point if Jigglypuff's at like 200%, maybe 300.
Ooh, not quite enough.
Yeah.
The Fountain counter pick helping out Vinodh, at least in the short run.
Yeah. This matchup takes. I'm just so impressed by the patience of the two players to like not ditch their play styles. I could not do
they're
this.
both like this in every matchup. That's why I think that it's not really an issue for them to play slowly. Is that they both are like KPAN will shoot lasers in every matchup, and Vinodh will just big chill.
Right. He's built for
space
floaties,
out
rather.
backers. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh yes, it is enough.
Yeah. But I think it's just like such an interesting read on their like psychology that there are some players that just absolutely are not capable of doing this. Their hands are the same, capability. Most of their knowledge of the game is the same. They just don't have this particular gene that lets them stick to the game plan for 4 stocks for 5-6 minutes. Gotta want the W.
You gotta do whatever it takes.
Okay. Yeah. One thing that I've always heard is that the best way to watch Jigglypuff or Jigglypuff matchups is not to focus on the spacey aggressor. I think Scar talked about this a lot at the Summit, but to focus on the Jigglypuff, count her jumps, try to see what the Jigglypuff is thinking about how to get in. So KPAN doing a lot of short hops. He did full hops in the earlier game to change up the laser length or laser height. For this game, he's been a little bit closer to the ground, which means Vinodh has to at least threaten high to try to sneak his way in there.
Oh, I love all those empty hops he's just putting in front of his shield, setting up really nicely for either a shield poke back air or just a broken shield potentially. That was really nice.
And this is like a dominant stock lead from KPAN. He is
just grinding so slowly away, but that's all you got to do.
And he's mixing up his timings on the lasers really well, and it makes it very difficult for Vinodh to predict him.
Not quite enough.
Yeah, it was 10% short.
Yeah, but now KPAN is just broken this game wide open.
Yeah, it's looking good. Isn't that what a dread feeling as the Jigglypuff player when you know that this matchup you're gonna have to nickel and dime it, and you can see the cave closing on you.
Yeah, you're just down by a lot.
Yeah. The claustrophobia increases. Ho ho ho. And it's not Christmas. It's you're getting just coal.
Because now you basically have to find exactly that, and you have to close edge guards.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's what I was saying in game 1, is if you're a Puff that can consistently get rest setups, once you do get in, then KPAN's strategy can be a little bit sus. But if you don't establish that threat, then KPAN has nothing to worry about. He has no reason to mix it up.
Because he was at a low enough percent where rest could have still been on the table. He was at like 30.
Right. Oh.
But now it's definitely off. You can charge F smash.
Right.
That would have been big for him.
Yeah, and that's the difference between, in a lot of Hungrybox's sets as well. If you look at his win percent when he gets even just a single rest versus no rest versus or 2 rests, his win rates are just absolutely crazy different. Obviously, he's going to win more if he gets rests just because